Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife.
You still have the sniffles?
I do. I don't know why you brought that up on the podcast, but...
To let people know right off the bat that if you have the sniffles during the podcast, that is because you have the sniffles.
Got it. Okay.
The end.
Yep, that's what's happening.
Okay.
What else is happening?
Oh, this is an intro.
Yeah, this is where we talk to people.
Yeah. Hi, people.
Hi.
Yeah, so we're gonna do... Shut up.
You know how we always tell people we don't plan? You're just sitting here going, yeah,
Even though I literally wrote down points to say.
Yeah, I know. It's really bad.
I don't know what my problem is. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so what point did you want to hit first?
Okay, starting over.
Okay.
Hey, so hi.
Hi.
And did you know that this is our 1-year anniversary?
Oddly, I did.
Oh.
Mostly because we talked about it.
Oh.
And you reminded me.
I did.
You did.
I had it on the calendar.
But it's really cool.
Well, here's what I want to know.
Okay.
Do you think that this first year has gone smooth?
I think that this first year started off as an adventure between me and you, and it's grown into something a little bit more because we now have people that listen to us and shit.
That's so weird.
It really is.
I mean, thank you. Hi.
Yeah, hi, thanks.
I just wasn't expecting it, I guess. But then that can't totally be true because then if you weren't expecting followers, then why would you create a thing?
I definitely, you know me. I was hopeful that we would get followers, but now we have a website and merchandise and we talk about things that are pretty cool, and we sound like we might be sort of kind of halfway professional a little bit.
I don't know about all that.
Well, I mean, whatever.
I really don't know about all that. I think I blew that little theory out of the water just in the last 5 minutes.
Well, if anybody listens to us on a regular basis, they know we're completely unscripted, so...
That is true.
Yeah.
So how do you hope the next year will go?
I hope that the next year goes with more fans, that results in more investment in our podcast so that we can maybe get some better equipment and sound better.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be a nice next step. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
So, because literally right now we talk into a phone.
That is true. That is true. And it's not bad, whatever.
No, I mean, for talking into a phone, it sounds damn good, I think.
Whatever.
Let us know what you think, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
What I would like to see is more people that get involved in conversation and dialogue with you on Twitter.
Yeah.
Which is where you seem to really thrive.
It is, and I honestly...
I've never seen you so involved in Twitter as when we started this podcast and you started really building up that following and that whole thing over there.
Well, and that's another reason I would look forward to actually making money off of advertisers, because I enjoy the full-time aspect of being on Twitter. Like that part to me is like engaging with people and talking about all the things that we talk about, and that's really cool.
Meanwhile, over here, somebody knocked on my door today, and I dove across the living room and hid behind a couch.
Yep.
So yeah, there's that.
All right, so what are we doing today?
Oh, I guess we're done talking about our year. The end.
Well, I mean, we could talk all day about our year.
Well, it's just that it's been a year. That's so exciting. We did a podcast for a year. The end.
How much do you think they really give a shit about our year?
Well, I give a shit.
Yeah,
Don't you
but
care
that's
about
you.
me?
I do care about you.
Okay.
But I also care about them.
But
and
you care
how
about
long
me more,
this is going to drone on to.
But you care
to
about
them.
me more?
I do.
Okay,
I do.
the end. The end. I win.
Okay.
Okay. So besides that, we also have our Leviticus Chapters 26 and 27 Q&A.
Okay.
But we also have the finale of Leviticus.
Oh my
We finished
goodness.
it. We finished Leviticus.
That's absolutely insane. So this is like a threefer.
I know.
It's like our 1 year anniversary. It's the Q&A for Leviticus 27 and 26, which was awful.
It was horrible.
It was horrible. And it's the end of Leviticus.
Which is, I can't see it behind me move fast enough.
Yeah, I knew you were going there. I just couldn't. Your brain didn't go there.
Yeah, wording. Words?
Yeah, nope.
What are words?
I don't know.
What are wording?
Shall we go to the next section and find out what words are?
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount, so, like, any support is always appreciated.
So, what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Hey, so this is the Q&A now.
Yeah.
That we're doing.
And we're going to try words again.
I am going to try words, but I'm having problems. Okay, so Leviticus chapters 26 and 27 had a lot of crazy...
slavery shit?
Yeah, hard rules that I did not care for. And I think I kind of had a little bit of a breakdown. And it was not good.
Yeah.
It was not good times.
Right.
For the slaves or for me reading about how much people cost.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you had something to say about that?
Well, I said it at the time, I don't think that was necessarily slave prices. It was something to do with, like, I don't know. I don't think that's what it was.
Well, so. I'm glad that you said that because actually you're both right and wrong.
Okay.
So, here's the thing. Indebted Israelites down on their luck could sell themselves either to each other or to the church.
Okay.
And so at the end of the 6 years, on that seventh year, you know how every 7 years the land goes fallow?
Right.
Then they get set free. So they could,
I thought they got set free on the
Jubilee.
On the Jubilee.
Right. They did. The others do, but the Israelites have the option on that 7th year, not the Jubilee 50-year thing. On the 7th year, they have the option of buying themselves back out of hardship.
Okay.
So, those are the prices that they could sell themselves for to each other and to the church.
Got it.
So those were prices per head.
Okay.
But it was just prices per head on, like, each other.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So it wasn't as bad as it sounded because it was like internal prices.
Yeah. It was a landline.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but still, that gets into, but what about the people who were not Israelites?
Right.
There were not prices listed because they could never buy themselves out of servitude because they were not people.
Got it.
They were belongings. They were chattel. The word is used. And as mentioned, they could also be passed down. So, your child could inherit the slave that you owned.
Well, it looked like you could actually sell them to the church and stuff like that, too.
You could sell them to the church. You could sell them to other people.
So in a roundabout way, there were prices on people, but not exactly.
Exactly. Not exactly.
Right.
Right. Here's another tidbit. A lot of the slaves that they took in were, when they were women, they were specifically purchased for the sole reason of creating more slaves.
Got it.
So they were broodmares.
Okay. All right.
So you would buy a woman as a cow.
Got it. That's really awful.
It's disgusting and horrible, is what it is.
Right.
And the wealthier that you were, obviously, the more slaves that you had. And they were not just there to make your life easier and do chores for you. They were also a status symbol to show others how fucking awesome you were for being rich.
Gotcha.
And the height of society was like sending one off to do something menial and embarrassing that you could totally do yourself. Just to show, like, see how much power I have. I am the most awesome Israelite on the fucking planet.
They sound like real godly people.
Yeah, they sound very Christian-like and godly, and I totally want to hang with them.
I mean, if you say it in the sense that a lot of Christians kind of lean towards the KKK side of things,
right?
Then I guess that's true.
Yeah.
But, in the sense that they want to portray what they are as, nice and wonderful and all that, it's really far from that.
Yeah.
So
it's disgusting is what it is. It's horrifying.
Yep.
So yeah, those people suck and I hate them.
Okay.
Here's another thing. Like, we were asking at one point, I just tripped over this info. So this was not necessarily a Q&A thing.
Okay.
I just thought it was really interesting.
Right.
We wondered at some point during the book of Leviticus why they mentioned so many weird, odd rules, like totally don't eat blood.
Right.
And totally don't be a motherfucker.
Right.
Right? Like, those are weird things. Why is more language given to these weird rules than to the, hey, let's not murder, let's not steal and rape, right?
Right.
There's actually an answer for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, if you said, don't kill, don't be a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Wait, not motherfucker. Don't kill and don't steal.
Yeah.
All the gods had those as rules. So there was nothing that differentiated. So
these are Yahweh specific, huh?
Yeah. So, like, you could walk around and say, my God tells me not to steal. And you wouldn't know which God that guy was talking about because they all worshipped that way.
Right.
But if you said, right, but my God says not to eat blood, that, like, was, like you said, Yahweh specific. And so that's why there's so many rules. It was to differentiate them from all of the weirdos around them.
Gotcha.
Not that the Israelites were not weirdos too, clearly.
Well, and I read something a little bit too that said something along, how there was all that clean and unclean shit? Mm-hmm. Well, part of that was the fact that now that they're in this place in Israel or whatever, and God is living amongst them, they have to be extra godly. So these are the ways to be extra godly and extra clean, and like to make sure that you are living up to this image of God can live amongst you.
Which is so funny because, like, they never actually saw him.
Right.
And also, they had slaves and they raped people.
Yeah. I mean, it's all disgusting. Yeah. But, you know, but that was the gist of what I found out.
But they were so godly, though.
Well, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if godly means all those things, sure.
I hit all of my notes. Yeah. That's all of my notes.
That's all of your notes?
That's all of my notes.
Okay, so now we're going to go talk about all of Leviticus? Is that what we're doing?
We're going to do the pop quiz like we always do.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. This is another section, though, that I got this section and go to that section?
Correct.
Okay. See? Unscripted. Totally unscripted.
Totally unscripted.
All right. Well,
let's out.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, husband. I have a question for you.
You probably have multiple questions for me.
I do. Do you want to hear the first one?
Yeah, let's hear the first one.
What kind of bird was approved as a burnt offering? Multiple choice.
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, give me my choices.
Okay.
I'm thinking one of them was turtle dove, though.
Pheasant, dove, quail, goose.
Dove.
I don't know.
Is it only one of them?
We'll find out at the end.
I thought there was a couple of them.
Oh wait, we get an answer now. It comes from Leviticus Chapter 1, verse 14. If the offering to the Lord is a burnt offering of birds, you are to offer a dove or a young pigeon.
Yes! Yeah. See, there was a couple choices, pigeon or dove.
Whatever.
I was right.
Okay.
I was right.
Okay. Number 2.
Yeah?
How long was a burnt offering supposed to remain on the altar? Multiple choice?
Yeah, give me a multiple choice. Okay.
Until sunset, until morning, until midnight, until the fire burned out.
I think it was until the fire burned out. I could totally be absolutely wrong about this one.
Got it wrong.
Damn it.
Pick again.
Okay, what were the other choices?
Until sunset, until morning, until midnight.
Until morning.
Yes.
Yes! Only took 2 tries.
Leviticus Chapter 6, verse 9. These are the regulations for the burnt offering. The burnt offering is to remain on the altar hearth throughout the night till morning, and the fire must be kept burning on the altar.
Okay. All right.
Number 3. Why did God kill Nadab and Abihu?
He's a fucking asshole, that's why. Were those Aaron's sons, I think? Because they lit the wrong fucking fire, right? Is that who those were?
I don't know. Let's see.
Is this multiple choice also?
It's multiple choice.
Okay.
They slept with their father's wife. They worshipped the golden calf. They consumed the blood of a burnt offering. They offered unauthorized fire before the Lord.
Yep, that one.
Is it that one? It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unauthorized fire. Fucking unauthorized fire.
Yeah. I'm not going to read these.
Yeah, that's because we remember. It was bullshit.
It was all bullshit.
We went off on it at the time.
We did.
We're like, fuck you, God. You kill people because of fucking wrong wood. Jesus.
And then the brothers weren't even allowed to mourn.
Yeah, but then you let these other fuckers get away with all this other shit and chase them all over the goddamn country, but don't kill them.
Right.
But you kill them for the wrong wood.
And rape and slavery.
Right, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
What were priests forbidden to drink in the tent of meeting? Multiple choice?
Yeah, please.
Coffee, milk, wine, water. It was totally coffee.
I mean, it was not coffee. I'm going to go with wine.
I think you're probably right.
But I don't recall that even being, mentioned.
It was.
Huh.
Yep, you got it. Number 5. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, these are all multiple choice. Can I assume that you want your choices?
Most of the time, yeah.
Okay. Every grain offering brought to the Lord must be made without blank.
Go for it. Give me the choices.
Oh, come on. You don't know this one?
Give me the choices, damn it.
How do you not know this one?
Yeast, without yeast.
Right. Yes, that is correct.
My brain doesn't always work right.
I was like, if I need to read these choices, you're in trouble.
Well.
What portion? Oh, I just burped into the microphone. That's awesome. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. It can't be helped.
They should sponsor us. Jesus Christ.
I love Dr. Pepper.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They should sponsor us. You've mentioned it enough times.
Dr. Pepper, I love you. What portion of a fellowship offering was the priest's share? I'm going to have to read you the choices. What portion of a fellowship offering was the priest's share?
Okay.
The kidney fat, the left thigh, the liver fat, the right thigh.
I'm going to go with the left thigh.
Really? I would go with the liver fat because remember we kept saying the long lobe of the liver.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Which
remember
one
this
do you want?
I'm going to go with left thigh.
Left thigh?
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Right thigh.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, You were right. Damn.
See, I thought it was a thigh.
I thought it was the long lobe of the liver.
No, you just really like that.
That's did all. Really like that.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7. In what year after planting a tree were the Israelites allowed to eat its fruit?
5th.
Damn. You got it right.
I know.
You fucking remember this stuff. Holy wow. I would totally fail this. I don't remember any of it. Number 8. Anyone who cannot afford a lamb as a sin offering is to offer what instead?
A dove.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to read you because you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, babe. Okay. Number 9.
Okay.
If a sin offering was cooked in a clay pot, what happened to the pot?
It gets destroyed.
I'm pretty sure you're right. Yep.
Damn, I'm good. I don't even need the choices. I'm just like, I'm just flying through this shit.
Flying through this shit. I am getting some of these.
Yeah.
Okay, number 10. Which flying insects were the Israelites allowed to eat?
Oh. What?
Here, let me read you your choices.
Okay.
Those with compound eyes.
Oh, God, I remember they had rules.
Those with jointed legs. Maybe.
Maybe.
Those with tarsal claws.
Well, I don't remember that being covered.
Those with 2 pairs of wings.
I think we're going to go with the second one.
The jointed legs. I think you're right. Yes.
Oh, right.
We're awesome.
It just sounded like the most reasonable one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, number 11. What was a priest forbidden to do?
Lots of things. What are the choices?
Have sex, drink wine, shave his head, or all of the above.
Sex, drink wine. Have sex, drink wine. Wait, shave. I'm gonna go with shave his head.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have gone with all of the above. Oh, you got it right.
Hell yeah. Well, because Aaron had to have sex so they could have descendants
right.
that would run the priesthood.
You were right.
And they had wine offerings, so obviously they were allowed to drink wine.
You were smart.
So I was like, it's got to be the shaved head thing.
You are right.
Yeah.
And smart and good. Do you sacrifice children at the altar of Baal or Molech or something?
No, I do not.
Okay. I just wondered.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Although I did just make a mug on our website that says, caution, atheists may eat children.
That's horrible.
Well, but it's a thing that people remember we talked about in the last episode.
Horribly hilarious.
It's horribly hilarious. Yeah. It's great.
Some of that dark humor.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 12. What were the Israelites forbidden to eat? You know this one.
What were they forbidden to eat?
Remember? The Canaanites ate it.
I don't remember.
We literally just talked about this.
Babies?
No. I mean, yes, but no.
Okay, well, give me my choices on this one.
Blood, bone marrow, flesh, milk. Stupid.
Sorry. I needed choices on that one.
They were blood.
Yeah, I got it. I just needed the choices.
Number 13. If the whole Israelite community sinned unintentionally, what were they required to offer as a sin offering?
Oh, my God.
A dove, a goat, a bull, a lamb.
I think it was I'm going to go with lamb.
That's the one I would have gone with, but it's wrong.
Okay, then it's bull.
It is a bull.
Yeah.
Is it a bull? Okay, number 14. What were the Israelites... let me start over.
Yeah.
What were Israelites with a defiling disease required to do?
Well, they were required to go away, but what are the exact choices?
Wear torn clothes, cover the lower part of their face, cry out, unclean, unclean, or all of the above.
I like that one. I'm going to go with the cry out, unclean, unclean.
Okay, let's see. Nope.
Oh. Was there an all of the above?
There was, but it can't be all of the above if it's... Well, I guess it could.
Yeah, it could.
Is it all of the above?
Let's try it.
It is. It's all of the above.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Because I thought they had to yell out. Remember they said something about yelling out?
Because we made fun of the unclean, unclean. Okay, number 15. How many kinds of seeds were Israelites allowed to plant per field?
What? I don't recall that being a thing.
Me neither.
That
1, 2, 3, or 4.
For a field?
How many kinds of seeds were Israelites allowed to plant per field?
I'm going to go with 1.
That's what I thought. Yep.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, no mixing.
I don't recall that being covered in our version, but,
I do, but, I mean, it's just one thing out of many. petty bullshit
I only picked
items.
it because I know about farming and like I know that they actually followed some farming rules. So like I was like, okay.
It made the most sense.
It makes the most sense.
I don't know farming, but it seems to me that you don't mix your corn and your beans in the same field.
Yeah, definitely.
Number 16. If the Israelites did not listen to God, he promised to make the sky like blank.
Okay.
Ashes, an angry sea, iron, or fire.
I'm going to go with fire.
That's what I would go with. Ooh, it's wrong.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Ashes?
Ooh, it's wrong again.
Shit, we suck on this one. I don't remember this one.
Okay.
So just, what is it?
An angry sea?
Figure it out.
Oh my God, it's not an angry sea.
Okay, so it's...
It must be iron.
Iron. Okay.
It's iron. Okay, I'm going to read this one. Leviticus chapter 26, verses 18 and 19. If after all this you will not listen to me, I will punish you for your sins 7 times over. I will break down your stubborn pride and make the sky above you like iron and the ground beneath you like bronze.
Oh,
I do remember that
yeah.
now.
I would have only remembered the ground like bronze. I don't remember the skies like iron.
I remember us going, what?
Right.
What, how, why, what? How is that, what? Yeah. I don't understand it, but yes, I do remember it now.
Sure.
Okay, number 17. Every grain offering to the Lord must be seasoned with blank.
Oh, frankincense.
Ooh, is it? Nope.
No? Oh, what are the options then?
Salt, saffron, and cinnamon.
I don't recall this.
I don't either.
I would have said frankincense, yeah.
Would pick one.
Salt, I guess.
Salt.
Okay.
Yep.
Whatever.
How long was a woman considered unclean after giving birth?
2 weeks.
Nope.
Oh. A month?
No, that's not one of the choices.
Okay, give me the choices.
The choices are 7 days, 12 days. It depended on whether she gave birth to a son or daughter.
It depends on whether she gave,
Yep.
That was, Okay.
Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
I would have known that if I would have let you read the choices.
Yep.
But, okay.
But you called out.
I called it out. I was like, 2 weeks.
Yep.
I was wrong.
God promised the Israelites a land flowing with milk and...
honey?
That's what I would say. And that is because it's correct.
I mean, that one, you don't even need to know the Bible for, because, like, that's just
milk
one of those
and
things.
Honey.
Yeah, right.
Why were the Israelites instructed not to reap to the very edges of their fields? Shall I read this to you?
But I recall that they were saving it for the poor people.
Yep.
So, that's got to be the answer.
That is the answer. Good job. I like it when we both remember the answer.
Right?
Without even...
Well, that's one of those things I actually liked about this chapter.
Yeah.
Or this
one of the few.
Yeah. Like, they helped the poor by leaving food for them, so...
Before they, tromped on them and made them be their sex slaves.
Yeah.
Number 21. Which animal were the Israelites forbidden to eat? Pigs, camels, rabbits, or all of the above?
Oh. All of the above.
Yeah. That's what I would say. Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't,
I didn't take your answer.
Right.
What was the 10th day of the 7th month?
10th day of the 7th month was that the Day of Atonement?
I think so. Yes.
Ha!
Good job.
Damn, I'm like a Bible expert or something this time.
Oh my gosh. Do you want me to start telling people? My husband is a Bible expert.
Don't. Please do not.
I'm going to call everybody I know.
No.
I'm going to call my parents, and I'm going to call your parents.
You know what? I probably know more than any of them, though.
It's true.
At least about the Old Testament.
True.
Yeah.
At least the first 3 books of the Old Testament.
At least that. At least that.
Number 23. The Israelites were allowed to eat any water creatures with fins and...
scales.
Let's see. Yep. Good job.
Yeah.
Number 24. Which of the following was not required for the ceremonial cleansing of someone with a defiling skin disease?
Okay, read them off.
Butterfly wing, hyssop, scarlet yarn, cedar wood.
I'm going to go with butterfly wing because that doesn't sound like...
That is correct.
All right. Yeah.
Good on you. Oh my God.
What?
We're done now.
Okay, we're done now.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't get a score or anything.
Well, we changed them as we went through anyway, so like that would be kind of, whatever.
I was just letting you know that.
Yeah.
That's it. That was
that's
so
Leviticus?
abrupt. That was Leviticus.
What did you think of Leviticus?
See ya wouldn't want to be ya is what I thought of it.
Well, I mean, we talked about it as we went through. There were some rules that make sense occasionally.
The socialist ones, the ones that were logical and clean.
It's not all bad. It was a lot bad, and it was more bad than I wanted it to be. So
it was all a grift for
Moses and Aaron assholes
to get all the food and all the good stuff.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. I mean, you can just tell that. Like,
I know. Just by reading it, you're like, oh, they got a grift.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, see, even our cat agrees.
Yeah. At the very least, the people that wrote this Bible eventually, which hypothetically they say it's Moses, but it's not, so whatever.
Right.
But whoever wrote the Bible, they're like wanted to be able to get away with shit.
Yeah.
Because they were like, let's write this in here so like, priests get these special things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
exactly.
like somebody wanted either to grift or they did get away with a grift already.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Yeah.
And then so on top of the grifts there was slavery and there was crop rotation and partying and what else?
Asshole cats trying to interrupt our podcast.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I was distracted.
I could tell. Come on, tell me something about Leviticus.
I don't. Man, I'm totally thrown off now.
God.
Yeah, Leviticus.
It sucked.
It sucked. Enough. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
That's enough. We will see you guys. I don't think we're going to have...
Did you ever figure out what book we're doing next?
Yeah, it's Numbers.
Ah, okay.
So we will see you guys Thursday for Numbers chapters 1 and 2.
Woohoo!
Is
Numbers.
That correct?
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Okay.
All right, see you guys then.
Bye.
So that ends this week's Q&A.
If you have questions, answers, or comments, please email them to us by next Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern, to be included in next Tuesday's Q&A episode.
Awesome. See ya.
Bye.